goes back to what kind of people are you hanging out with? If someone's going to turn around and say to you, you know, you're really good at what you do, however, you know, your style doesn't really agree with me, that's fine. That's okay. I don't have to hang out with you. I don't want everyone to accept what I do. However, if I cannot communicate with you, because if my style doesn't resonate with you, I can't be with you. I can't have communication with you. What's the point of hanging out with you, right? I don't want to be hanging out with people like that. I want to be hanging out with people I can communicate with. People that understand who I am and I understand who they are. So you've got to be very careful of the company you keep. If I'm a happy person and I've got sad people around me, let me tell you that's a direct reflection of bullshit. Because I am not really happy. My happiness is on the surface. It is not deep within me. Okay? That smile, that laughter, that joyfulness does not come from, no. It comes from here. It comes from here. It comes from inside, the very core of me, and fills up this room because that's how I feel. That's my joyfulness. That's my, I am so happy to be here. Okay? But if I'm hanging out with a group of people that just bitch and complain about how this world is just such a miserable place to be in, I am kidding myself. Okay? So, be selective. Yes, as you start, and it's like the pyramid. Okay? When people start, we have all our stuff. Most people, the majority of people, are the masses here. Okay? At the bottom of the pyramid. They've got a lot of their stuff, they don't have time, they don't want to think, and they're just getting on with their lives, they're being what they're supposed to be, and you know, why do I need to look? Then you take off a layer, you peel off a layer, and you move to a slightly different level of the pyramid. And you find, what happened to all those people I used to be with? Disappeared. Then you peel off another 2 layers and you move. And as you keep moving, you'll find that you're losing people along the way, because these people don't resonate and don't think like you do anymore, and you can't communicate with them. And if you can't communicate with them, then you can't be with them. Let them go. Kiss them goodbye. Good luck. I've enjoyed the space I shared with you, and thank you for your time, but I've changed my space. And unless you're willing to move to that space with me, bye. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have to hang on to anything in life. We don't have to hang on to anything or anyone, because you know, at the end of the day, if someone wants to leave your life, you can't force them to be in your life. You have no guarantees in life. There's nothing like safety and security. We think there is safety and security. There is not. Okay? We don't know when we step out of this building what will happen to us. We don't know. We don't know anything about the future. Does anybody know what's going to happen in the next 2 hours to them? We don't. Yet we think we do. We think we're so powerful. We know everything. Because I've planned. I know everything. There are some aspects of ourselves we don't know. So we need to also have that faith to give in, all right? But you do have the choice of who you want in your life, what kind and quality of people you want in your life, what they serve, okay? If someone's going to say negative things to me about who I am, do I need that person in my life? No. I don't need that person, because I do enough of that with myself. Why do I need any help from someone outside of me? Don't need it, okay? Okay, and then you have to maintain, you have to do something to maintain where you're at every stage, because if you don't maintain it, you fall into the old patterns. So you have to find props, you have to find ways. Now, one important thing is you need to create a support system. I arrived in Canada 7 years ago, okay? Into a country where I knew I had cousins and family that I didn't want to contact because I haven't talked to them in 25 years. I'm not going back into that conditioning because I just don't want to be there. I'd already made that decision. And then I got involved with a certain community because the man I was going out with at that point was from a certain community. So I tried to change and fit into that identity. I even tried to speak the language, get into opera, get into the language. And after a few months, it's like, God, I can't do this. Okay, so I need to step up. And here I was, not in my country, with no sphere of influence, with absolutely Nothing. And all the money I had was gone. All right? Gone. Because you're in a new country. Hey, you spend. I didn't come here with a spoon. We went and bought everything new. We furnished this huge house. We had no idea what mortgages are, percentages, nothing, the Canadian dollar. Converting from Kenya shilling to Canadian dollar. I mean, for God's sake, nothing. All right? Audrey remembers. Audrey was a little baby when I met her. She was a little girl, okay? They moved here a few years ago. But I was in Kenya. Man, I was it, you know? I had created this ego, I had created this persona, I had created this person. And that person had to go. That ego had to leave because that ego was serving me no more. So all this stuff happened. And I was in a situation where I started from zero. Today I look around this room, I've got goosebumps and I've got a lump in my throat. That I have the support, the sphere of influence, the love, the kindness from my friends in this room. Okay? So you create a sphere of influence that supports your being. Okay? Anything that does not support you, be done with. You don't need it. You don't need it because your life is so short that in a blink of an eyelid, you will go. And before that happens, take every minute to live it to the fullest. Like this fist I'm closing. This is my life. As soon as I open it, it's gone. Okay? So create a very definite, supportive, joyful, genuine support system around you. Use affirmations, read the right books, watch the right DVDs, music, whatever gives you that little, you know, that's what it feels like doing. Just keep on the road. How many people do that, you know? Loretta LaRoche is fantastic. She said she went into an office where she was supposed to do a presentation to a huge corporation, and she wore those, what are they called, the Viking kind of hats and a cape, and she walked in, and everyone just looked at her like, what are you doing? Yeah. You can have fun being serious, you know, doing serious business. You can still have fun. Lighten up, okay? All right. Now, there's two quick things I want to do. And I think my time is about 15 more minutes. Yeah? 15 more minutes? Okay. This is a cutie, okay? The reason it's two-sided is because some people might not feel comfortable to talk to the teddy bear because they're too old to be talking to a teddy bear, so that's okay. You can talk to the heart. Okay? This is the talking teddy exercise, okay? The talking teddy heart. What we're going to do basically is just ask the teddy to go around in the room. And if you'd like to share something about what you're feeling, please do so. If you don't worry about it. Send it to the next person. There's no do's, there's no don'ts, there's no have to's, should be's, none of that. Okay? So I'm going to begin. And I'm going to talk to both the teddy bear and the heart. I'm going to do that, but I will. I am thankful for being here today. I am so thankful for being here, for being able to share my story, and for being able to share some of my experiences, to share the fact that I have been in a place where it was really, really challenging that I thought I'd never come out of. Where the hurt, the pain, the anger, the guilt, the doubt felt like it would just absorb me and take the very life of me away. And I managed to come out of that. And I know that there is no challenge on this planet that we cannot overcome if we truly choose. And as we do that, we expand ourselves, and as I expand, so does everybody in the room. Thank you.
Yes, I'm just thankful for being here today. Lots of
I'm more of a face-to-face person again. opportunity to make me aware of this day so that I came. And yeah, thanks.
I don't know. But for me, I think that every stage in life must have been a learning experience. And every learning experience has contributed to making me a better person and appreciate what's out there in the world. Every person out there, the way we have interacted, have taken the positive side of that interaction and the relationship, and I'm grateful for that.
I'll talk to the heart because I don't think bears are all that cute. It's been interesting being here, listening to everyone speak, and to see just the similarities, just even just things coming together today that's been happening. I mean, always. There's always these thoughts of, what are you going to do, and how's people think, and just hearing about being with people that you don't want, because negative people, and whenever I leave them, I just feel empty. I feel drained. They just suck the life out of me. It's like, okay, I don't want you in my life anymore. Just be good. Positive people just reinforces you, energizes you. You leave thinking, wow, okay, I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to create something, and it just flows like that.
For me, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm also talking to everybody here. I too believe it's, you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with, and as most days I try to be positive, and I woke up today, felt great about starting my day, and I'd like to continue that throughout the day, and do all this well. I hope everyone else will.
That's it. I don't really like to talk. I think I have a teddy bear phobia. So I was going to come here today because I figured there's most of the stuff that I wear, I thought I would know it. And yet, being here is really, really cool because everybody has something to give that I haven't heard before. And I think that's how we can all learn something new. And it's all like on the good side and not on the, unpleasant and anything negative. And that's why I'm glad I came. Teddy for more. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, Ted, I just wanted to express my thanks to my girlfriend Dawn, because I'm going through a physical healing process right now, and she's being incredible in supporting me and helping me go through this thing. I'll talk to the heart and say that I love you very much.
Starts to feel blushing.
To the best of and I just want to say I'm very happy to be here and to hear everybody's stories and everybody's being so open and honest and sharing and giving, and it gives me a lot. And I hope I can be part of that. I'm really positive and help other people who are here today as well. And it was really fun too.
Thank you.
Been through a lot in the last little while since July. A big transformation. Just realizing who I am, or trying to figure out who I am and what I am and what I'm capable of and how we are all connected. It's been doing a lot of work, and I'm so thankful to be in this room right now and to be present, to be sharing this with all of you. And thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. I guess I'm thankful to be here, and I'm thankful that I think I'm on the right path and I'm doing the right things, and I'll eventually get to the right place. But one thing that just struck me is I know what I have to do, I just don't know why I'm so afraid. So I guess I'm thankful that I've realized that there's some things that I know that I have to do, but why am I afraid of those things? So that's kind of, I had a big aha today for me, which is kind of nice, and I thank everybody in this room for sharing too, because I've already learned so much. Thank you. There you go, John.
Hey, I don't need props, but just keep going. But I'm thankful being here because a lot's happened in the last 3 years. Breakup,